Hello everyone. This is the second part of the tutorial. The first part you'll find in the description where I showed you how to use my building generator. How to build your own buildings from the pack Building City Sample. What you see now, this is indeed City Sample. This is my project in which I'm currently making a game. This building we made in the first video. Though I didn't change the window material there. Here I did it since I need my character to be inside the building and be visible. Here I didn't make the roof out of simple blocks like we did in the first video. This way, I think, it's much better looking. And besides, the height of those blocks there is 2 meters. 200 in the engine, 2 in Houdini. We could have scaled it, of course, but I think this way looks much better. So you see, right? Here there used to be another building from City Sample. I deleted it, and in its place, I put my own building. That's why I needed to make this building generator so I could make my buildings in any shape. Okay. But if you ever want to use City Sample in your games and you need to delete things, you select some building to delete. I don't know which one this is. So you select it, and it's not enough to just delete the buildings themselves. You will also need to delete the collision of this building. Pay attention here. If I now turn on collision. All right, it's loading now. There. Now notice, for every building, the Epic Games team, while creating the City Sample, they decided not to make the collision block by block like my generator does. They actually made just one single collision for the entire building, for each building. So the top collision is this right here, and for the bottom, well, that one has a different collision. Notice these white lines right here, this is the collision. And if you only delete the building, but not the collision, and make a building with my generator, then you won't be able to go up to the second floor there. There. Notice each building has its own collision. How to delete it? I'll turn on F11. Look here. We have this building here, right? In the outliner, there it is. This is its number. If you click here, now you can press F2 and copy this N and the numbers after it. Right? And paste it right here in the search. Notice, this is everything that belongs to this building. Coal is collision. Decals are decals. It has some there. I don't even know. Another collision. Call is a collision. Frosted glass. I don't know. Frosted glass. Those are mice, right? Now, if I select this, notice that these here are props. These are props. They are definitely there if we just zoom in a little closer here. This is, you see right, some signs like this on the building, right? And this is the building itself, right? Ground decals are down there. Ground decals. It's this right here, and it's better not to delete it so your characters don't fall through there. And this collision here is the collision of the building itself. Anyway, you get the idea. I recommend that you, if you ever decide to make your own game using City Sample. Now, before you go and delete those buildings, yes, everything along with them, you should really make a copy of your project first.
If you delete something here, you won't be able to recover it.
So I'm just warning you.
I already made this building. I just finished it today.
F is a finished blueprint. That's all.
Here you see, there was also a building here, and I placed mine.
And in the same way I made all this, but these are different blocks.
And you need to choose them correctly so you pick the right ones, because there are blocks that will kind of take a long time to edit, and there are, at least I chose my own way to optimally make blocks.
How to edit them in Houdini. Here, the pivots were slightly on the wrong side for some of them.
And so I made this building.
And in this video, I want to show you how to edit the blocks that you'll select along with me, and how to then export them into Unreal Engine.
I didn't show you. I'll show you now. So F11.
Here, Build Gen. That's right. Here's a collision. A collision, yes. Note, 1.48. Here's wallness, 148 here.
Here's why, but here it's 148, and I already explained this to you in the first video.
In Houdini, it's 1.48, not 148. And here, the thickness needs to be 1.48. I chose this building.
Which blocks are best to choose? I have my own sort of established plan already, how I select them.
There. Well, naturally, you need to have a corner block.
Here, and here again, there are no blocks that would fit, right? You still need to edit something.
But I selected this block here for editing. It will be much easier.
I selected this one, used this one, and this one. Well, naturally, I selected like this is the ground floor, first floor, second floor, and these ones. And for the top, for the roof, these ones too. As I already explained, this line here means they are all the same width.
So, we're going into Houdini.
Now we will do it with you. Right away, I'll show you.
A zip file with these scripts is in the description. Save this from UE and import. Then create BGO.
Right here, you can just right-click, New, and simply make a script folder.
Scripts, right?
And you'll paste this zip file in here, which you'll find in the description and download.
So here it is. You copied it. Here, right? It needs unpacking. Extract. Okay. Now double-click to import. This is the folder path you're importing to.
So we have the D drive and we have Geo, right?
See, I created a folder. Just open it up. Just click here to highlight everything, the entire path. Press Ctrl+C to copy.
And right here, you paste it.
But just notice the slashes. They are facing the opposite direction.
All of these slashes need to be changed.
Just select this entire path. Press Ctrl+C. Save here. Ctrl+S, don't forget. You can close it. Go into the scripts, and now select Save From.
And here you need to paste this path. Replace it.
Inside, quotes, Ctrl+S to save. Now, open this file.
And you need to paste this path here, the path where you have this script.
And you have it right there with you, correct? So you click here, press Ctrl+C. They're called the same thing. There's save and import and save. So press Ctrl+V right here to paste.
There. And now this one. Now, right here, like this, press Ctrl+V to paste.
Done. Ctrl+S, save. Now it will read from there. So that's save from, right?
So this entire line, we press Ctrl+C.
Right? Right here we click on the plus. New shelf tab. Tools.
Tools.
Apply, accept. Now right-click here and select New Tool. We write save, lowercase here.
From UE, right? Here, it's already what you'll be seeing, save from UE. And here's the script. Right here, you just paste what you just copied from over there. That's it. Now, apply, accept, okay? And in the same way, new tool. Here, you write import.
Import from you.
And here, import from you. Okay, and here you need to paste the next script. This one right here. Press Ctrl+C.
Done, apply, accept. Now, as usual, first of all, you need to start the synchronization. Start.
Now we go to our project. Here we immediately connect session. That's it, we're connected.
Now we'll do it like last time.
Content, here is my building. This means we have this building, right? Here it is.
Press F2, press Ctrl+C.
Right-click here, new folder.
Going in here, we will have 4, yes, right?
So right-click, new folder, ground floor.
First floor.
Second floor.
Roof.
Okay.
Right here we click and select.
And we'll start with the first one right away.
So ground floor, we need to go inside here. Don't forget to click here. And this, right? Press Ctrl+B.
Here it is. And in the same way as in the first video, So the only thing is, notice what I wanted to tell you. The pivot, see where it's located, and we need the pivot to be located just like it is on these blocks.
Oops. So I made a mistake. That's why I like when everything is visual.
So I select all of this.
Okay, shift-click here.
We need to activate it here.
Ctrl+B, here they all are.
We turn off Nanite, if we haven't turned it off already. Right, and we send it to Houdini. Now we look. Here we have all of them. Okay, here. Space H.
All right, good.
You can select it now or not. Saved from UE. We click Save from UE.
And there you go. The script we just set up and made has run.
Here, all 13 of them are saved for us.
Clear.
And right away, import from UE. Click Done. Imported, typed clear close. There it is, GeoNode. Okay.
We go into it, it creates a subnet here, we can go inside. Here you will see, so these are the inputs.
Here we can simply cut with Ctrl+X, go up. And just paste it here, and we can delete this one.
So we select everything, delete.
We line everything up just like this. Okay, right here, turn all of this off. Dots, right? Let's just leave dots for now. And also to know which is which and where the exact names are.
This one.
Yes, we clicked here, selected it. Ctrl+B, here it is, right?
Click here and either F2 if it didn't select for you right away like this, Ctrl+C.
And we go back here into Houdini.
For this, click right here, or just press Shift+W. Shift+W. There is a filter right here. Click here, Ctrl+V, paste, enter, and here it is.
We pressed it, and it selects it for you.
Here it is, right away for us. This is the node.
So turn off Shift+Y for now, so we have a bit more space.
Space H.
And so, as I told you, we need to edit it.
Ctrl+B, full screen.
Shift+H.
We need to delete this one, first of all. So, the perspective, set view, that's our right side, right?
As you remember.
You click right here, primitives. This is turned off. Well, just as it is right now, we simply selected. Now back into perspective, we have everything selected, yes. And we just press delete, delete.
And so, right here, I actually use Modeler. I'll show you how Modeler does it, all very fast.
So S is, basically it is S, which is this, either S or click right here, right? Edges, so that we have edges.
Edges is 2 for me, so I turned on 2.
Yes, here I select this edge. It's selected.
And here's how Modeler works. I press Tab, and right here it immediately has fill. That's it, it filled it.
And that's it. And if we press Ctrl+B right now, Then here is PolyFill. This is specifically modelers, okay?
Let's say you don't have modeler. I'll delete this node then, right?
Tab. Well, here, you see. You need to type PolyFill. PolyFill. There.
Shift-Enter.
P to open it.
And here's boundary groups.
You click right here and select it. Enter.
That's it. It filled it for you.
There is another way. I will show you. I am going to delete this node. Here I'll do Ctrl+B.
Right. This is through the radial menu.
Alt+N, and right here is PolyGroup, only you need to activate the selection and make sure it's on edges.
Then you select it the same way, like this.
Now Alt+N, and here is PolyGroup, and there is PolyFill.
Pressed it, done, and the same thing happened.
Base H. And to make it work, make it look nice, right? Ctrl+B.
These are your tools, right? And these are mine.
And I have a way to work really quickly if you do all of this. See, I created a transform as well, right? Look here, please take note. I have, see, instant transform. I had Alt+T, it connected, snapped in, and that's it, it's set.
That's the advantage of these very things.
Right, not control, I need clip.
For clip, I just have a key like this, right? P.
And now here I simply need to rotate it with Control. Here, Y appeared, and with Control it does it by exactly 45.
There, right? So we have it at 1 here, right? And here is 0, correct? That means we have a 1. And as I mentioned in the previous tutorial, it is always better to have 2. 2 in Houdini, 200 there. So he cut it, just as we needed.
Right? This is how I work. Clip, you need to press Tab, type in clip, right? Shift, Enter. Likewise, hold down Control, 1, 2, and that's it. It's the exact same action. All right, I won't use my hotkeys then, but I'll show you exactly how it will be for you. So here, Tab is selected, and we need to do this, right? Shift, Enter. Okay, so right here we need to put a 1, right here we need to put a 0. That's the direction, okay?
See, it made it perfectly straight.
After this menu, it's best to type F right away. Yeah? Shift, Enter.
And there we have it already done.
Now we need to do the following thing.
We select this, Tab, Transform. We call the Transform node. There, it's selected.
But she stood out. Shift-Enter.
Okay, mouse over here, Enter, so our transform appears.
And here, using hotkeys again, it will of course happen much faster for me. Right here, as you can see, pivot mode is Shift plus comma.
Right, and C is also on a hotkey for me. But for the hotkey in version 21, you can turn this one on and just
like that. Oop, and it's done. Now it's right where it belongs. Right.
There, I closed it. Well, either I do it with hotkeys or you click here one more time and it will turn off.
After this, don't forget, right-click here and move Handle, move Pivot to World Origin. This is mandatory. Shift H. All right, now this is ready for us to use.
We selected
And we need to name it exactly as it is named. Well, that's best.
You can name it whatever you want. Ctrl+C.
So.
Shift+C. Create digital asset.
And here is HDA, and we don't have this folder here, which, well, we can just call it new.
Or name it. I'll just Ctrl+V then.
And we'll remove this name, and we'll remove this one too. This is what ours is called. This. 1 second. Ctrl+C. We'll copy this then.
New folder. Okay, accept. And we need to go ahead and copy this name right over here. Select it. Ctrl+C. Right here, instead of this, we need to paste it and accept it. Accept.
Create. Accept.
All right, it's done.
And also, just like usual, we do all of this. The only thing is, it's best, I think, here we have a folder. It's better to make it here, this HDA folder.
So that you know it's located. All HDAs related to this building are located exactly in it.
Otherwise, you might delete the wrong thing in that folder, and then it'll be a problem.
So, here, then, we have Houdini, building, HDA. And here is the folder, and here is our HDA.
Okay. We just drop it in there, and there it is. It turned out so nice for us.
Not very nice. So then, I forgot to show you here.
Yes, I forgot. Well, let's go back then.
Well, at the same time, I'll also show you that you can always edit it. So Ctrl+B to full screen.
You can always edit it. So we'll move this down after the fuse.
See, I hate it this way. I like it that way.
So right here.
Tab, UV, transform.
Shift-Enter. Only it hasn't connected yet. Pay attention, you need to connect it here.
So Ctrl+B. Well, let's see. No, I apologize.
Then we won't, but we'll do it a little bit differently.
So Tab, Group, Create.
Group Create. Shift-Enter.
Now we need a top view.
Top view.
And we need to select this plate. How do we do that? We click right here.
We need to have this little eye icon selected so that nothing is inside, just the primitives.
And we just select all these primitives like this.
Okay. And we press Enter. Done. Group created. And back to perspective view. Here it is, this group. Okay. And now we connect this group right here into our UV transform. Sorry, that is not a UV transform.
But UV texture.
Shift-Enter. Group 01.
There. And now we can scale it.
Notice here we have these big ones, right? We can do it not one by one, but right here at once, and
Middle mouse button.
Something like this. This one. So they are square. Well, roughly the distance, and then, in principle, it doesn't matter. Now that's it. Select R, okay? Everything will work great now. And up. Only now we need to right-click and save node type.
then we go to the engine.
Here we right-click and Reimport.
I don't have any details here.
Okay. And right here we need to click Rebuild.
That's it.
Okay, but this part here, it didn't do a very good job for us.
It won't really be visible.
But we can already do this here in the engine, right here.
Since there are 2 channels here.
All right. So we're going to browse this.
Where we're going to bake it.
My building.
Okay.
Bake. We go to our folder. And here it is immediately without the top. F2, we need to rename it. We already have a name for this. So we need to make another one. Well, let's make it 01. All right then.
We can delete this HD.
And this one, F. Oops, this HD is still here. Sorry.
Actor UV Editor.
And here is where it just selected the entire top for us, right? Here we need this. Transform scaling. Let's test if this is the right channel or not.
Yes.
Like this.
There, we've removed this blackness.
Accept.
So it's best to do the normals.
I didn't do this in Houdini on purpose to show you that it's always better to do the normals so that later you don't have in
the generator, you don't run into problems like without normals. So we have the normals selected, and that's it. We don't need to do anything else here. Just accept, and that's it. We've applied it, and now our normals will work wonderfully. That's it.
Ctrl+Shift+S. Okay. This is ground floor. Now let's move on.
Clicked here, selected this, Ctrl+B.
F2, Ctrl+C.
Shift+W, Ctrl+V, Enter.
Clicked, and it's selected.
Done. Removed Shift+W, so it doesn't get in the way.
Well, it's easier here. The mouse is here.
Transform. You call the node. Shift-Enter.
Right-click. Pivot mode. We already have it enabled here, right? Pay attention.
And we need to move it to the very... It's best to do it to the side somewhere here. The side, right?
Keep it here, or you might move it the wrong way.
And you just grab it by Z and right to this point, boom, and let go.
That's it. Now it's in place.
All set.
Null here.
Normals. Shift-Enter.
Only here we need to set this method. We need by face area. 60. Let it stay at 60.
And reconnect it right here. I recommend it's better to create a folder here so you don't get confused. Create from, this one is ours, right? And this one with Control. Selected. And to this folder. Move. This will be much better.
Well, that's it. Now I'm going to work. I'll show you how fast I work if it's all done with hotkeys. So I won't show you any more. I'll just show you how quickly to do this one corner using the example of this corner we've already done.
All right, so we select here, Ctrl+B, and find it, right?
What's it called? F2, Ctrl+C.
We go to Houdini.
This is all our first floor.
If anyone doesn't know, you can select it and do this kind of thing. Create network box, Shift+O.
You can select it like this. Press C. Then, right here, you'll see it appear. This little window. Selected, just like this here. Clicked, and that's it. One more time, and it goes away.
And here you can make a sticky note, too. There is such a feature. Right-click. Here's text size.
Well, medium or whatever you want. I'll make it small for now. Small is too small.
Let's make it medium. We'll write 01 ground floor.
Okay.
And you know that this is your ground floor, okay?
All right, so here we'll go into our very first node, right? This is it, correct?
So to go inside. First, right after the transform here, we'll create a normal, Shift, normals, Shift, enter.
Just don't forget that it doesn't connect to the bottom node. You need to reconnect it like this.
And on this node P, and right here, by face area.
By the way, so you don't have to switch it here, there's this right here. Override factory defaults to this session.
You click it, and next time you won't have to enable this anymore. You'll have it by default. Okay, P out.
Done. Now A, well, we need to save it so it stays there. Save node type. Okay. Oh, I forgot. And all this, from this blast, down to the normals, I didn't add a null here, did I? Well, it doesn't matter. Basically, it's not even needed.
Ctrl+C to copy it up. Right here, go ahead and Ctrl+V to paste, then connect it. Only here, this clip needs to be disabled, and PolyFill too, and blast. We do need the clip.
We don't need these either.
You can simply even delete them.
And all of this.
Do it just like this. And now it's ready. And it's exactly the same as this one. You can, by the way, I'll show you one thing right now. Here you can, no, not here, sorry. Over here.
Split pane, top and bottom.
here we need the Inspector, Geometry, Spreadsheet. Okay?
We can select this.
All right, and now if we select this node, it doesn't matter.
And we need to check the dimension along Z, right? Here is the Z dimension. You click here, -2.
Well, to see it, this is the very, it goes from 0, yeah, this is, ignore that. There. Clicked again, -2, okay? So it goes exactly -2 in this direction. Did you notice?
And now for this node, the same thing. We selected it. This is what we have this. Here it is, yeah, from which we took all the nodes. And notice this too. See? -2.
Now we have 2 perfect blocks.
There are a lot of possibilities here with this geometry spreadsheet.
A lot of possibilities. Specifically for checking dimensions, it's very good here, but you need to learn this. It's necessary. There are a lot of tutorials on Houdini, so...
So it's clear, right?
So do we have it in the clipboard or not? Probably not.
Ctrl+S.
Removed P.
Shift+C.
That's it. This is all ready for the second floor. Here's L2, right? Here it is. It's become so beautiful. It was like this, and now it's like this. Well, that's it.
You can do all the rest yourselves. I won't do all of it, repeating everything all over again.
And in the exact same way we built this building, you can build the building I showed you at the very beginning. Thanks for watching. Bye.